Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK. I will be your caster and cameraman for today, and I also have a co-caster with me. I have Yisus. How you doing, Yisus?
Hey everyone, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever you are in the world. Once again, MK has invited me to co-cast with him, which obviously I gladly said yes. So yeah, happy to be here again with you guys.
All right, we're going to have round 3 of the Mase Cup. It is going to be Fear Factory playing against Bocchi of Left 4 Dead 2. Now, a lot of people have been asking me who's Bocchi of Left 4 Dead 2, and actually, they've been a team that's been playing together for about 2 years now. So they've been putting some time in. I don't know exactly how good they've gotten since the last time that I've seen them, and I know now, Yesus, they have a little bit of an uphill battle here to try to take out Fear Factory.
Really, yeah, MK was telling me that even though they're a fairly recently new team, we'll see if they make a surprise and then beat Fear Factory, but we'll see. It's gonna be interesting.
And for some reason, I am hearing people.
Really, yeah.
Uh-oh. It looks like we're not going to play on this server. Is doing the Spanish cast, and then we have, I forget how to pronounce the one, and here we go. We're finally going live, and the opening attack will be Jockey, Boomer, Charger, Smoker. The opening attack for the Infected. Fear Factory will go first. First hit about to come into play. Why don't you take the first hit as it comes out, Isis?
Sure, so Ravage will go two shotties, two SMGs, two in the back. Smoker, the hit is going on the Charger, and the Smoker going. The Boomer is going to land on two right there. The Smoker is dealing a lot of damage onto Nick, and that's going to be a stumble onto Nick and Ellis, and that's a pretty good first hit, I would say.
Yeah,
for the Infected.
Almost 10% He's still tallying up. That is a lot right now coming out for the opening hit from Fear Factory. But before we get this tank up, we'll do roster rundown for Team Bocchi of Left 4 Dead 2. We have Mayu, Liu, Flower, and Mabayu. I don't know if I said that right. And why don't you take away Fear Factory?
Yeah, for Fear Factory, it's going to be Aggressive W, which is Manzano, Sheep, Hydro, and Chris. And their tank is going to be right now in the hands of Hydro. And yeah, we'll see what they're planning here. The next hit is going to be a Hunter, Jockey, Charger. Hit is going to go in, Charger, Jockey, Hunter going to go in. The Hunter gets skied beautifully there, and the Charger just going to miss, and that'll be a hit sack just for the tank to go on the top, I guess.
Yeah, I believe his support's going to be Retro. No, it's going to be Jockey, Boomer, and I think Smoker is going to be a support. I don't know if that's what he wants for a commit here, Yesus. I think they might want to try to cycle, but due to some zone mod changes, he's already second pass. And I think he has to roll in with that. Oh, it's going to be a Retro support. I was wrong. So no Jockey. So for Fear Factory's first tank, I'll let you take it away as soon as he commits.
Yeah, we'll see if they do a safe room pour or some sort. Tank is going to go in right here. It's going to go on the two in the back. The Hunter and the Smoker free spot on the back. The Boomer's going to land on two right there onto Rochelle and Ellis. The tank is going to get his first punch on Nick. The Smoker gets a pull there, but it's going to get clear instantly, and the Hunter's just making noise right there. The tank is going to land a hit onto Nick. Two punches. The Hunter lands onto Rochelle there. That's a Nick cap on Nick right there. The double punch going in. This tank is doing a lot of damage. Okay, the Smoker's in the back too with Coach. That's another end cap, and this is almost that tank, but that's a lot of damage regardless. There's two down. Nick is dealing with four right there, and the Smoker just waiting. Nice rock landing onto Ellis right there, who's trying to do the pickup on Nick. Tank is gonna try to land another rock. He's gonna miss. He's gonna get skied. Let's see if the Smoker's gonna go there with the Jockey, and the Charger's gonna have to go in as well. Yeah. The hit goes in, the Charger's gonna land onto all this. See if the Jockey gonna get the 2-cap, doesn't get it, and there's gonna be a dead tank right there, MK.
Oh my goodness. They almost got the wipe. Unfortunately for Infected team, they don't manage to get it. But for Bocchi of Left 4 Dead 2, they are going to survive. They're going to get all the pickups. The DB is broken into a little bit more than 30% due to someone taking their pills and getting punched additionally. So they'll have 195 points here, Yesus, but they're going to be slow the rest of the map. And the next spawns are coming up, which will be a 2-2 with the Hunter and a Jockey.
Yeah, it lands right there. Two boom right there onto Ellis and Coach. Not to forget that Nick almost died on the tank. I don't know if you saw that, but the Hunter's gonna go in with the Jockey right there. Nice 20 damage bounce onto Nick. He's gonna be in cap right there. The spit also lands on him. It's a nice hit.
Yeah, they're gonna have to backtrack to get this pickup. But unfortunately, due to the backtracking they have to do, this is gonna give them spawns again. And I did see the sack order. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 3-1. I don't know exactly what the support is going to be. Smoker, Charger, Boomer. The last one coming up is going to be a Jockey. So there's no spitter for this alleyway here. They should be able to take this a little bit more cleaner, Yisus.
Yeah, Tracker Boomer. The Boomer gets popped immediately by Mui. Nice pop right there going on. So I guess the SR are just going to have to wait. See if they're going to go by themselves or just wait for their fourth infected. Apparently not. Smoker goes in. The Charger goes in. That's a nice tricap right there, MK. Holy smokes. That's a lot of damage going on, MK. And Nick is dead. Nick died.
Yeah,
wow.
Mui is now left for dead, literally. And now they're going to have one more set of spawns before they get into the safe room. They're still holding on to 82 bonus somehow. It's still... Oh, the Hunter! Nope, they're not going to go for the DP. He's going to wait for his friends. Spitter is up. Boomer is up. And 2-2, last hit. Man, they're taking the scenic route to go in the safe room.
Yeah, all the alarm car is set off there by Rochelle, and the Hitter's going to go in, the Jockey's going to go in, the Boomer's going to have to go in. That's one boom right down to Coach, but then that's a lot of damage going on to Coach by the Jockey. Nice ski going on there onto the Hunter. And yeah, it's going to be the last hit for the round.
Yeah, Bocchi's going to make it in the safe room with a little bit of bonus. They'll have a little bit more than the 300 distance the map is worth. They'll walk in with 335. So Yisus, they managed to make the safe room. Not a lot of bonus. And they're going to have to match it on their Infecticide to keep up in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. See how Fear Factor is going to respond on their survivor side. And why don't you take on to this round, MK?
Right, also, for those that are asking the add-ons that I have add-ons for the Smoker and the Hunter, which puts female Smoker and Hunters in, so that's the add-on that I have for those that are asking. Purple Boomers, Rainbow Pouncing Hunters, and what was it? I think just Smoker and Hunters are the female. There isn't other ones that look good, so I decided not to go that route. So those are some of the add-ons I have if you're asking what are those skins. Which I think pretty much might be just a witch with Smoker clothing on, probably a witch with Hunter clothing on. That's probably what both the skins are.
Yeah, it would have been cool if that went by default, you know, female SI. It would have been great.
It would have been cool. It would have been, but I see the add-on for the female jockey and the female tanks, and it's horrendous looking. It's not worth it.
Really?
Yeah, they just basically put them in bikinis, and no, it's not. It doesn't work. That's not what we're looking for. Shout out to Smokey. Alright, here we go live. Second half of the first map. Opening attack again will be the Tri-Cap with Boom. No Spitter, no Smoker, all separation. We haven't seen a Hitman in the tournament yet. Will we see it now with the opening hit? Go ahead, take it away, Yisus.
Yeah, let's see. They're going to go 2-2 again. Smoker, the hit is going to go in. The Boomer gets popped. The Jockey lands to Coach. Also, Charger lands to Coach, and it's going to be a pull on Rochelle there. Just a little bit of damage. Not as good as Fear Factory did on their infected side. So I guess it's still good, though.
Yep, Mazzano down to 84, Sheep 95. Hydro and Chris both sporting the 100 HP still. And they're not hesitating. They're going forward to get the tank up. Not giving the SI another opportunity to get any more damage in the hands of Moy. Will have the tank first for Left 4 Dead 2 Bocchi as they retreat back to the safe room area. And let's see what he does with his spawns, Yisus.
Yeah, it's going to be a Hunter Jockey Boomer, as mentioned. Let's see. I guess they just have to go so their tank goes across and onto the rooftop. Hunter pre-spawns on the roof right there. See what they're gonna do. The Jockey goes in, the Hunter goes in. They're trying to, nice get onto the Hunter. The Boomer's gonna get a one boom only, but the tank's gonna be able to go onto the rooftop and cross. See if the Horror is gonna be small Horror. Not that uncommon, apparently. See how we're gonna take it here. They still have a 2-2, two shotties, two SMGs. The tank is just gonna be patiently waiting here for the next SI attack. It's going to be a Charger Smoker and a Hunter, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's going to be a Tri-Cap. See how they're going to play it out here. There's two in the back, Hunter's on the roof. The tank is going to now have to commit right here. The Smoker's going to go in the back. Oh, nice hit from Pool. Nice. That's going to be probably a Nick up onto Ellis. Nope. The Hunter's going to go in as well. Nice punch into Coach. Hunter's going to land on Rochelle. There's going to be a lot of punches going on there by the tank. Oh, the tank misses, apparently. Nice, and that's not an cap, unfortunately, for the tank.
No, the tag doesn't get an in cap. He spreads the love a little bit. Now, a lot of the DB changing here, Yisus, with now the DB being 35% instead of 25%. A little bit different tactics as far as what you want to do as far as damage the survivors. No in caps going out, so not much they can do as far as hitting the DB. But man, they are blitzing this, Yisus, and the spawns are up. They're going. The jockey manages to land. The spit will separate the survivors and just send Chris the other way. The smoker did not notice it. And now that'll be all spawns shut down, and they're about to walk in with 400 bonus, Yisus.
That's a lot of bonus MK right there.
Yeah, I mean, they're about to go down about probably a little bit more than 500 points after this, after map 1. Actually, I don't think it's that much. Oh, 400. A little less.
Even then, especially for this map, it's a lot, I would say. For first map, the Parish.
Yeah, let's see, that is about a 400 difference. They'll walk in with 716. 412 or 416 bonus. That's a lot for this map, in my opinion, for only 300 distance. So that's a pretty good lead going into Chapter 2 of Parish. But due to the map 1 being only 300 points, it's still anybody's game yet, Yisus. It's not out of the hands for L4D or Bocchi of Left 4 Dead 2.
Right, we all know this is on mod. Anything can happen. And so, what do you think of the changes made to the DB thing? Okay, do you think it was a good change or a bad change?
I
How
think
do you look at it?
I think it's going to take a little bit for some people to get used to. I like the changes to it, honestly. I like the DB change. I like the rage change. I like not being able to AI a tank from running back. I mean, they're still tweaking.
Right.
They're still tweaking some things with it, but I like the add-on for that. So, like, if you don't like when the tank got a bunch of hittables in play and you want to run it back, you can. But the tank's not going to go AI. He'll be able to get there and commit without getting anything else into play, but he will have his support. He will be able to commit, but it will still be on the survivor's terms.
Yeah, I feel like that was the best change they made on this update, because like you said, the tank's not going to be easy to AI, so but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
And remember the strategy on DB. It's a big strategy in this game, in my opinion. As far as with the DB is 35%, and as soon as it's open, you'll see a lot more people attack the DB now because DB goes down twice as fast as health bonus. So we'll see that come into play. But opening attack is going to be a Spitter Hunter Jockey Boomer. It will be a 2-2, and they're going to try. They'll get the boom, and now actually they pop it from over there. That's a pretty good pop, Yisus.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I was not expecting that.
Now, are they going to wait or are they going to push out? They know they only have 3. I'm interested to see what the SI are going to do. Are they going to wait? And they are not coming out, Yisus. They are really waiting. Are they going to go anyways? Jockey lands, Hunter lands. They'll get the pound spit and death spit onto Nick. And they'll get about
decent damage.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad for the first hit, especially because he only had 3 SI up.
Oh, we have a tank at 26%. That's an early
That's very
tank.
early. Very early, yes, absolutely. And they are going to go 2-2. Again, all the tanks are going to spawn Enhance of Flower and PP Flower. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. The next hit is going to be Charger, Boomer, Smoker. The tank is going to go for his hittable right there. Smoker is going to try to land. Not going to do it. He's going to get instantly killed. I'm not sure if that was a sack. Charger is going to go in from behind. That has to be a sack, absolutely, right there. Yeah, see how this thing goes, MK.
Yep. He's getting his toy in play. Looks like he doesn't want to take any chip. He's going to leave it there for now and try to keep sight. Remember, also, due to him being able to run back and not lose his rage now, if the survivors do that, the trade-off is now the grace period used to be 30 seconds. It is now only 20 seconds. So the fact that you can be run back also gives you less time to get your toys in play. So there's a little bit of a trade-off going both ways. You know, not so it just leans favor towards the infected. There's a little bit of a consequence on both sides, which I think is a good addition, Yusuf.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's the best change for this update. So yeah, AI in the tank won't be easy.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's a really good toy right there by the tank. The next hit is going to be... Yeah, go ahead.
That was a nice placement getting it through the gate. He is second pass. Smoker Hunter Jockey's going to be his support. This is probably what he wants. Oh, that dumpster's in a bad place, though, Yeezus. Look at him, 3,500 HP already. The dumpster is now out of play. It's going to hit the jockey, maybe. He is down to 2K. Support's going in. It's a tri-cap goes in, but he's going to get a corner. And I think he might get... Nope, he's missing a punch, and that's all he's going to get, Yeezus. That's it.
Yeah. This tank has to be there right here. He's trying to land a rock, but he's not gonna get it, I don't think. The survivors are trying to push, I believe. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, since they know this tank is already dead. The tank is gonna have to, I guess, just hide. Oh no, he's gonna try to go in, but he's not gonna be able to do anything, MK. That's a dead tank.
Yeah, he died off before spawns were up. That was very smart. Just gives the charge spit in the alley. Unfortunately, it's only 2 supports with 1 charger. They got to try to make a play on it. It's going to be difficult. He tries to B-hop in there, and nope, he's not going to get it.
Absolutely obliterated.
They'll kill the boomerans at the end there, and they're probably going to kill whatever flower gets right away to make sure they get another charge pit for the second choke point after the event. It's going to be a jockey. If he doesn't die now, they're not going to have spawns they want. Nope, they're not going to get it. There's going to be no spitter for the next hit here, Yisus. That's going to be a big misplay in my opinion.
Tell me if I'm wrong. Is that a quad?
Nope.
I feel like they said boomer last.
Did they?
No?
Oh yeah, you're right. It is a quad.
Yeah, it's a quad. It's a quad.
I eat my words. They're
All
not
right, so
set up
they're
though.
gonna go in here.
They're not
Yeah,
set
they're
up
not
though.
set up.
Jockey is not. Charger is ready, but no one else is. Charger's gonna have to reposition now. Oh no, and they're taking choke points. They are not ready yet.
Hey, watch out!
Okay, Smoker repositioning. They're gonna send the quad in now. Hunter's pouncing around. Charger comes off. The Hunter doesn't make the jump around. The Charger lands. It's a 2 charge. The Hunter takes his target, and it's gonna be just a little bit of chip there, but it's some damage, Jesus.
Yeah, they were not ready, so they had to go to the choke point there in the corner. Sadly, they couldn't do much there, and the smoker is just going to be in the back. Probably going to have to despawn. But yeah, the servers are taking it pretty well right here, MK.
Yeah, they're going around the corner, going up to the event. They have a pre-spawn smoker, and unfortunately they have a poo too. They're gonna go quickly. The smoker and jockey team up on the same target. Spitter tries to separate the survivors, but the clear already goes out. 2 boom in the back, pull forward. Good sack order as they keep that spitter alive. They have a charge spit for the next hit, Yisus.
Yeah, we'll see if I guess they're gonna have to go inside. But like I said, Fear Factory, we know they're a good team, so they've been taking the hits pretty well. And like you said, it was a good sack order. We'll get a spitter with a charger, Hunter inside. And yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, this is probably the best set of spawns they could ask for. Unfortunately, the spitter is
Absolutely.
not where they want him to be, though. They're gonna go now. This is interesting.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice key going onto the Hunter. The charger misses. She just stumbles onto something there. The spitter misses. Gonna get killed there. I don't know what they did here, MK. That was weird.
Yeah, I think they just... I understand they want to try to maximize and get as much damage as they can, but I think with the set of spawns that they had, I think it would have been better to hold on, because now they're going to have a tri-cap with boom. And it's just not going to be able to equal up to as much damage as they could have had with that spitter here. And see what the last spawn is. Hunter, Smoker, Jockey, Boomer, final hit coming up, Yisus.
Yeah, it's gonna go in right there. The Hunter's gonna go in. The Boomer's gonna try to land. Lands onto the left right there. 1 boom, and the Hunter goes in. Try to land onto Coach with the Jockey. They land, but they get instantly clear. And that's gonna be a 2-cap right there with the Jockey and the Smoker. Boomer stumbles 2 in the back. Russell and Coach, and the Smoker Jonas just gonna wait on top there. See if he's gonna try to get a few scratches. Nope, he won't. And that's gonna be the last hit, MK.
Yeah, that safe room made. They got about 70 points worth of damage, a little shy off that last hit. So it wasn't too bad for them, but right now, Fear Factory impressively putting up 1848 for 2 chapters on Parish. And due to map 1 being less points, Yisus, they would definitely have 2K if it was a different campaign right now after 2 maps.
Yeah, absolutely. Fear Factory took it well. But we'll see how Bocchi the L4D2 does. And I was gonna say it's a really funny name in my opinion. Bocchi the L4D2.
Yeah, definitely. But they've been trying to make their statement in the community for the past 2 years. They have definitely improved a lot. I mean, when you're going against one of the top teams in the world, Fear Factory being one of them, it's really difficult to try to capitalize on everything that's given to you or see all the little areas where you can capitalize. That's opportunity knocking. But we're going to have it go live now. 2-2, Hunter Jockey opening hit.
Yeah, the Nick is just baiting. There's going to be a 2-2 for survivors, 2 shotties, 2 SMGs. As I said, Nick is just baiting right now. See, just going comments, trying to make it easier for them. There's 3 on top, 3 on the roof. The Spitter, Jockey, and Boomer are on top, and then the Hunter behind the Oach is going to spawn right there. He's going to land onto Nick. See if that Spitter's going to land. He does, and that's going to be just some decent damage onto Nick there with the Spitter and the Boomer. Boomer's just going to wait there, see if he can try to do something right there. He goes in, And yeah, it's gonna be 2 boom right there, MK.
Yeah, 2 boom is now out. Spawn timers are closest ones 5 seconds out, so they did a good job on delaying them. But as far as getting out in the open, they should be able to do it without spawns up. Smoker, Charger, Hunter are up. I don't know if they go with this, and I don't think they'll have time for Chris. They're going to go quickly. Charger splits the survivors. Hunter is going for a DP. Smoker looks like he wants to pull. Will this DP land? Do it for Yisus.
We'll see.
Hunter in the sky.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, he almost landed.
This one, man. And the tank is going to be in the hands of Manzano right here, MK.
I don't know. What do you give that Hunter rating? A 3 out of 10?
I give it an 8 for effort.
8 for effort? Okay.
Yeah, for effort, The tank is gonna play with his toy here, trying to get something going on. Oh, that's a nice toy so far.
He got it around.
Yeah, DPS.
He got it around the first fence, but he's gonna wait for his support. Boomer's gonna come in. Charger. I think we see a sack on the charge boom here, Yisus, before he commits for sure.
Yeah, like you said, the charge gonna just sack right there.
Oh,
the boomer.
that is out of play.
Oh no, that's a terrible dumpster by the tank.
He's going for it, Yisus. He's going for it. He wants that dumpster.
Yeah, he wants it. He wants it. The boomer gonna try to land. Gets popped immediately right there. That's a nice pop going on out there by Mui. The tank's gonna try to get his hittable, as we said before. All the survivors are gonna rotate. They're gonna rotate. Nice dumpster going on. Yeah, that's a nice dumpster so far. The next hit is gonna be a Jockey Hunter, and we'll see what else is gonna be. What the fourth is gonna be actually. Oh no, that's not a good dumpster right there, MK.
Do you think Manzano flexed before he punched that dumpster on his stream?
Probably did.
All right, he's gonna commit now. The survivors are split. Okay, this will be a free rock and a punch onto at least Ellis. Jockey lands. Can they get Nick? It's a 2-2.
Oh, took up in the back.
Oh, that is huge.
Wow.
This is so much damage coming out here, Yisus. Oh, a double.
Punch. Oh my god.
So healthy yet. He's 2 down, still has 1900 HP yet.
What in the hell? That was a great 2-cap right there.
I don't think he's going to get any more. I think this is
Yeah,
it.
I don't think so.
Should be able to get the
Charger's gonna try to do something. Oh, Charger goes in.
Oh, he covers the rock.
There's gonna be a 2 boom.
It's going to be a wipe.
This is gonna be a wipe, NK.
Yeah,
the Hunter's
it's a
gonna
wipe.
have to do something right there. That's a track out. Oh my god, no. This is a wipe, maybe? The tank's still
Rochelle
with,
is going way too far away.
Oh my god, this is a wipe, NK.
Oh, it's going so good for them, but unfortunately, Bocchi of Left 4 Dead 2 is going to wipe out on map 2, and they're going to find themselves in a 1,400 point delta after 2 chapters, Yisus. That's going to be a tough hole to climb out of.
Yeah, the 2-cap right there with the Smoker and Jockey, I think it was. That was the play of the tank right there that helped them out and get the 2 in-caps. That was a really good support there by Fear Factory.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's got a little bit of a lopsided game here. Bocchi Left 4 Dead 2 trying their hearts out, and unfortunately, Fear Factory capitalizes on the separation of the survivors. I mean, I thought they were doing pretty good kiting around the dumpster, Yisus, but unfortunately, when the tank got on the commit, he got them 2 and 2. And unfortunately, if you're able to split the survivors, it usually leads to a lot of damage going out. And unfortunately, this one ended in a wipe.
Yeah, the wipe was very surprising in my opinion. Like I said, the 2-cap was impressive by the Smoker and the Jockey, which helped the tank wipe it all and finish them.
All right, Chapter 3 of Parish. For those that haven't seen the match yesterday, there was a crazy match. I suggest I'm not going to ruin it for anybody, but if you want to see it, check it out on the stream. But we're going live. Tri-cap boom, opening hit, no smoke. No Jockey.
Yeah, and the survivors are gonna. They're not gonna rush it. They're just gonna be here, clear some common. They're gonna go 2-2, 2 shotties, 2 SMGs. Phyllis is just clearing common right there. 2 on the roof. Hunter, the Boomer's gonna try to land there. He's gonna get a 2 boom right there. The Charger lands this onto Coach. The Hunter and the Smoker have to go in because they have to do some damage. The Smoker gets cleared. Nice kick going on there by Manzano, and that's gonna be some decent damage for the first hit, MK.
Yeah, it was actually. I thought it was a great boom. Unfortunately for the Charger, his support decided to go after his death. So as far as maximizing the damage, that they could have did a little bit better. But unfortunately, you know, Yisus, when you're playing Left 4 Dead 2, and sometimes momentum is a thing for this game, and right now, Bocchi of Left 4 Dead 2 just need to calm down and get back in position. That's a great charge spit coming out. The Hunter's a little late again, and so is the Jockey.
Nice skate onto the hunter right there. Chris is in the back, just getting some ammo. And yeah, MK, absolutely. Momentum is key, especially in tournaments. Well, like you said, this is on mod. Anything could happen. But unfortunately, Bocchi the L4D2 is not gonna. It's not having a great moment right now.
As they push out to the trailer area, they're gonna have a charge spit to 2-2, and it looks like they want to go now.
Who can do
It
some
doesn't look like
damage.
they want to wait. They want to go right away.
Yeah, the charger goes in. It's gonna spawn in the camper right there. The boomer's gonna try to land it. That's a nice 3-boom. That's a fall into Chris, but he's gonna get insta cleared. The spitter's gonna die here. Some good damage. Not spitter last last. So the tank also is gonna be in the hands of Mabel. I don't know how to pronounce their name. But yeah, that's a lot of horror MK. The survivors in the tank. I think he's gonna commit.
That's a lot
Oh yeah,
of
he's gonna commit.
zombies.
Yeah, he's gonna try to commit right here, I think, and the hit is gonna be a boomer jockey charger. And yeah, the tank is gonna have to commit right here. The hunter is just making noise. The charger misses right here, MK. The jockey and the hunter have to go in because the tank isn't gonna be able to do much if he goes by himself. That's a nice first punch to Chris. The hunter lands but gets insecure. That's gonna be a double punch right down to the corner onto Nick. That's a nice tank up going onto Nick. The charger misses again, MK, and that's gonna be probably all there is for the tank, MK. He's almost down to 1k HP. There's gonna be a pickup onto Nick. See if Rochelle can get a Nick right there. The tank is gonna go in. Nice double punch going onto there, and the tank is dead. Wow,
What
that's a lot of damage.
I was gonna say it's a lot of damage. The charger had 2 attempts but missed it. What a triple boom coming out, and I think they're gonna hold this spitter because they want to get it hit inside. But I think that's a great tank for Bocchi of Left 4 Dead 2 uses.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, though, the charger couldn't do much there. I don't know if you saw, but he missed twice in a row. Oh, Chris is in the back. They're split up, MK.
Oh my
There's gonna be a pull to LS right here. They're split up, MK. I don't know what they're doing. The jockey's gonna try to cover it with the hunter right there. The jockey lands with the coach. The hunter's gonna land with the coach as well. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage. It's gonna be the in-cap on LS right there, MK.
Yeah, the DB's getting munched away. I don't think they've seen that Chris couldn't go the same way the survivors went. And now
Yeah, I
they
don't know
just
what happened there.
capitalized on that and added even more damage from the tank, another 15%.
Yeah, the 3 people that were boom just ran ahead and left Chris behind. That left a good opportunity for the infected to attack and deal a lot of damage onto Chris, unfortunately.
Yeah, shout out to Chris being left behind by his team again. Sorry, Chris,
Left 4
hate
Dead.
to see it, but a lot of people would justify that it is Chris, so I guess it's not terrible. No, I'm just kidding. We love you, Chris. But all right, spawns are up. They're gonna drop and go out. Jockey's gonna pre-spawn. Spitter is up. Charger misses his B-hop in the door and just gets a stumble, and they're gonna get damage anyways. And
There's gonna
Rochelle's
be
gonna
an in-cap
stumble,
right there.
get an in-cap. Oh my goodness! What is
Wow,
happening, Jesus?
Bocchi Left 4 are, they finally woke up. Apparently, they're dealing a lot of damage every single hit, just pushing and pushing, getting that DB out. The bonus is always going down right here.
All right, they go out through the building. Now they have the sewer to drop into, and they have a quad to deal with. Looks like they're going to do this right at the drop. This is interesting.
Yeah, the hunter goes right there. Lands it to Chris. 3 in the back. That's actually a quad. The smoker lands it to Nick right there, and Chris is just dying right there with the hunter down below. They finally are able to clear him, and Rochelle's gonna pick Nick up. The spray right there onto Nick. But yeah, that was a decent damage. MK. It was a quad actually. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah, they went for it. They got 2 downs out of it, and right now it looks like the bonus is all on Hydro.
Stinks inside my head.
Yeah, there's no more DB. It's all on Hydro, and they have a survivor, 2 survivors, black and white, with no pills. Charger goes Punch City on the ladder, and why do I only...
Rochelle on the bottom.
I
To
only see-
jockey.
Where's the 4th survivor? Somebody's missing.
Yeah, Rochelle is jockey right here down the bottom. Nick is gonna try to have to clear Rochelle right here, but he's struggling with the core, and that's gonna be Nick up onto Rochelle here, MK, by the jockey.
Oh my goodness, they have 3 survivors, black and white now. Can't see
The only
anything down there.
Hydro
It's
with
so
the
dark.
bonus. Yeah. Yeah, the
Literally
smoker's gonna
can't see
try
much.
to get a pull on the back. There's 2 in the back. Oh, nice pounds going onto there by onto Chris. They're sure he's gonna go with the smoker. That's Nick dies right there by the charger, and smoker see if he can try to pull somebody. Nope, not gonna be able to land. And that's 3 survivors left. Okay.
Yeah, they got to go through the car alarm field. There's only 3.
Oh, no.
Chris is dead.
Chris died. Chris died.
All right, Hydro
come
still
on.
sporting 72 permanent HP. There goes the pull onto Manzano. And now he's going to leave Hydro all by himself.
No. Oh my god.
Jockey wants to clean it up, and that'll be it.
That'll be it.
Left for dead.
Yeah. Still a good lead though. They still have a pretty good lead, so we'll see how Bocchi the L4D2 does on their survivor side.
Yeah, they have opportunity to make up some points. If they just make safe room, they'll get 600 distance, and that'll put them down still 1,200. If they can walk in with about 600 bonus, Yeezus, they might still have an outside shot of this going into map 4. It's still possible. It is not out of reach yet.
Yeah, I mean, 1,600 lead so far, and like you said, 600 bonus gonna be able to make it up. But yeah, the round is gonna go live. Like we all know, it's gonna be a tricap boomer. The hunter's gonna just bounce around here. Going for the ceiling, maybe? I see just bouncing around. The survivors are gonna go in. It's gonna be a 2-2 right there. They're turning that's an S2 cap onto Nick and Elias right there. MK, there's gonna be a 2 boom as well, and Elias is still pull over there, and that's a lot of damage. MK.
Yeah, almost racking up a little bit more than 6.5% with some boomer slaps still going out. But they're making good progression on the map. Chris is the first spawn away, about 2 seconds out. Now I'm interested to see if they're going to blitz this choke point or if they're going to do a little shopping before the spawns come in.
Yeah, it's going to be a jockey charger spitter. See what their first is going to be. The jockey goes in. He's going to land to a shell. Oh, the charger goes in as well, and it's going to miss. The hunter is going to have to go in there, and it's going to land onto Ellis, and the spit also is going to be able to land. That's going to be some damage onto Ellis right there. That's a good take.
And that's a spitter in the tree. They found her.
Yeah, there we go. And Rochelle was left for dead for a little bit there, but now they're all together. 2 are rushing MK. They're just going at it. They're trying to spawn take, I think. Absolutely.
They're trying to set the momentum of this map. They want to make up some points. But Sheep is the tank standing in their way.
Yeah, he's going to be... see how Sheep is going to play it out. That was 1 boom only onto Rochelle, but it's going to be some decent horror in the back. Sheep is actually going to come in right here. Apparently, it's going to be a smoker jockey in the back waiting for the tank to go in. The tank is going to go in. It's going to be a charger, the third SI. The tank is going to have to go in. The smoker right here, the hit. Smoker doesn't land to Rochelle, but the tank is going to be able to capitalize. The charger is going to have to go in, and it's not going to be able to do anything right here, but that's going to be a lot of damage going on. The tank lands, that's a charger landing onto Ellis right there in the back. They're split up, NK. The jockey still is going to be able to capitalize here. The tank is dead, actually. Wow. There's still a lot of damage into Ellis.
Yeah, they'll survive, but unfortunately, Ellis misplayed there. He didn't back up with his friends. He let the tank split them. 3 and 1, and unfortunately it cost him all his HP. The DB is now open. They still have 600. I don't like that. They have 666 bonus, but they have a lot of map to go through, Yeezus.
Yeah, that was about the same damage as the other tank did, I don't think. What do you think, MK?
Yeah, I think the other tank did better, in my opinion, because right now the survivors are still fast. Unfortunately for Bocchi of L4D2, they need all of this bonus to make it about 600-point game, and they just popped their last set of pills. So they have 50% of the map to go through, Yeezus, and 3 big choke points coming up in a row. Right here, at the top of the hole, and on the top of the bridge.
Yeah, and there's gonna be a 2-2 right here, charger. Hunter right there with the boomer and spitter. I guess they're gonna have to. It would be best if they went inside, but the survivors are pretty good. The boomer's gonna go in. It's gonna get beautifully popped right there, and the hunter's gonna get stumbled. The charger's not gonna be able to land. The hunter, see if he lands. Yes, he does, but he's just gonna be able to do some damage, and that's a good take by the survivors right there, MK.
Yes, it was. Unfortunately, they walked through spit to give some free damage. They find an extra set of pills, so technically they gained a bonus after that attack, but that's only because they found a set of pills. But they'll be able to get down the sewer hole, Yeezus, down to the other side, but they are not going to be able to blitz up without full set of spawns.
Yeah, they have 645 bonus so far with the set of pills they got. It's gonna be the next set is gonna be a tricap boomer, charger, jockey, smoker, boomer. They're gonna wait until have Jockey pre-spawns, just making noise. This Ellis is gonna try to clear or see what's up. The Boomer pre-spawns, see if he can land onto others right there. We see the baiting right here patiently. Ellis goes up. That's a nice boom going on to Ellis. The jockey's gonna have to go in. The jockey lands onto Ellis right there. That's gonna be a nice 2-cap with the jockey and the smoker and the charger right there, MK. And that's a little bit of damage going on to onto coach by the smoker. That's a lot of damage.
The clears were so slow. Unfortunately, they take about 100 bonus down, and more important, they're slow and they can't get up the damn ladder. Yisus, their spawns are up again.
Yeah, wow, that's yeah, they were slow. Now they only have one set of bullets left. I guess one perma slow, but Rochelle's almost gonna be slower right here. It's gonna be a 2-2 Boomer Spitter Jockey. Hunter Jockey. They're all gonna wait on the top here. The survivors are clearing common in the back, just patiently waiting. The Hunter and the Jockey are pre-spawn on top by the ambulance right here. Hunter making some noise. Ellie's baiting, trying to bait here, but it's not gonna be able to do it. The Jockey lands here, probably not. He's not gonna do it, but that's a lot of damage onto Ellis, and Jockey dies right here. That's the hit right there. It's a good take.
And unfortunately for the Survivor team, their only shotgun player looked like it was their DB, so the DB had to go up and take the shot, which is not what you really want to do. You probably want to send the health bonus up. It's not worth as much, but nonetheless, bonus is at 420 because it doesn't go in increments of 1 like that. So right now, for those that want to, blaze it up, 420. Next spawns up, Charger, Hunter, Smoker, and Spitter uses.
Yeah, the hit goes in. The Tricup's gonna go in. There's gonna be a 2-cap in the back right there. MK, the Charger died, but there's gonna be a lot of damage onto Coach and Rochelle right there. And that's gonna be the in-cap actually onto Rochelle, MK.
Yeah, the damage, the clears were just a little slow for me, Sis. I think you would like to see it a little faster, but unfortunately for the Uzi players, they both got capped, which lead the shotgun players had to chase them down to get the clears.
Yeah, that was a nice 2-cap in the back right there that actually split them up. Next thing there's going to be a Boomer, Jockey, Charger, Hunter. So yeah, it's going to be Tracker, Boomer, Jockey, Priestman making some noise. The hit goes in, the Charger lands into Rochelle, the Hunter lands into Coach. It's going to be an AK right there into Coach right there. The Jockey's going to try to reduce some damage, not going to be able to do it. And the Boomer is going to have to go in right there by himself. He's going to get a triple boom right there, MK, and Nick is just running ahead.
Yeah, Nick's trying to hold on to that bonus, trying to make sure there's no spawns up there when their teams reach up. Whoa, Nick is... What is he doing? Mo, checking for pills in the box van, I guess, but...
Yeah.
Wow, Nick really took off there, and this is going to be the final spawn, Jesus. Smoker, Spitter, Hunter, and Charger, and Hunter.
Yeah, it's going to be this here right here. The Smoker's going to try to pull... That's a nice taunt cut right there by Nick. The Hunter's going to just make some noise in the back. The Charger's going to go in right there. He's going to try it on toilets. That's a Nick right there, MK. The Spitter's going to land. The Hunter gets skeeted. That apparently, that's going to be the last hit, hopefully.
Yeah, they'll be able to get the pickup. They'll walk in. Maybe, I don't know, or whoever that is might get a spawn. I don't know. Actually, yeah. Rochelle's going
There's
down.
going to be a Jockey.
Rochelle's going to get this.
Oh,
no.
No, they did it. They made it.
All right, they made up some point, Yisus. They cut the delta in more than half.
Yeah, now it's almost a 1K lead, but like you said, they cut down the lead a little bit. We're able to capitalize on the second round.
Yeah, score glitch for everybody watching at home. Sometimes the score glitches when you're a spectator. It happens. And Zyko is actually on a different team. Zyko plays on Volpro Swords, so he is no longer playing with Fear Factory at this moment. And also NF played on Fear Factory before as well, and NF is on another team as well. So Fear Factory split up a little bit, got some more teams out of it. You can never argue with that. But as we go to the final chapter of this tournament match, and that's not what L4D or Bocchi of Left 4 Dead 2 wants to see, is this a 71% tank.
That's a late tank, MK.
It's going to be hard to make up some points from that one for Bocchi of Left 4 Dead 2, so they're going to have to get a wipe with that tank and then probably walk in with a 700 plus bonus.
Ooh,
that's a tall glass, Isis, for this chapter to walk in with bonus.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, the fourth chapter round that goes live is going to be a Tricep Spitter, if I'm not wrong. Charger, Jockey, the Smoker right there. Yep. The survivors are gonna go 2-2 right there. The hitter's gonna go in. The Smoker lands onto Coach, and that's gonna be a stumble to Coach.
What?
The Charger. It's not gonna be able to capitalize it there. Okay.
What the?
I don't know what happened there. The Charger stumbled onto Coach.
He definitely wanted to charge in the spit, but that's just Left 4 Dead being Left 4 Dead.
That was so unfortunate. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
That happens, I think, when you're too close to a survivor and then you just stumble into them.
Yeah, it won't happen if they're not secured, because there is a zone mod patch for that, but sometimes Left 4 Dead likes being Left 4 Dead, and when you have a survivor secured and you try to take them, that can happen if you're too close. Sometimes it's a strategy for spit stumbles, but right now the 2-2's going. It's a jump spit goes in and lands on the second floor. What a what? Look at that spread.
Wow, it's all.
It got damage out of that, but 2 hits in, Yisus. They're averaging about 5% per hit. It's not terrible.
Yeah, not bad.
But they need to wipe them. I think they should be going for a quad right away, in my opinion. When you're down.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like you said, they're taking it well. It's gonna be a lot of horror right there. The Smoker's gonna try to land. Will not get it. The Charger goes into the Hunter. The Charger misses, but the Hunter's gonna be able to land there. And that's a nice pull onto Nick. That's gonna be a lot of damage onto Nick right there. MK.
That's an additional 10%. So that's 3 hits, 20%
doubled
damage.
it.
That's a good average if you ask me.
Yeah, especially against a team like Fear Factory. I'd say it's a good damage.
Oh, they are blitzing this quickly. They get through the choke point. It's taking enough damage. They say we're gonna get through here. We're gonna stand on top of the scaffolding. The Jockey goes by himself, gets M2'd, eventually killed. Nice skeet on the Hunter. Boomer gets popped.
Nice pop.
And now it leaves the Charger to wait. And now, since they sacked what they did, they can't go under the stairs, Isis, so they're gonna have to fight it up top.
Do you think they're thinking about going for a quad right here, MK?
Yeah, I think you should. You got to go for a quad try.
Yeah, especially before the tank spawns, I think it's gonna have to be a good opportunity for this for the infected. It's gonna be a Tricep Spitter right here with the Charger, Jockey, and Smoker. Apparently the hit goes in. Nice land. The Charger lands in, and the Smoker also lands. It's gonna be a 2K right there. The spit lands onto Rochelle. It's gonna be some damage right there going on. And yeah, it's a good take, MK.
It was a nice charge. The Spitter was late to the show. I mean, the Spitter was as far away as it possibly could have been. But it still got some spit damage nonetheless, and they'll be able to hit one more time with spit before tank. But I do not see Fear Factory spawn in this tank with all these comments up pieces.
Yeah, they're gonna have to clear some comments right here because otherwise it's gonna be awful for them. The Charger's gonna try to go in with the Boomer on the bottom. The Boomer gets a nice one boom, nice level onto the Charger right there by Hydro. The Hunter lands onto Coach on the bottom, and the Spitter misses MK. Wow.
I mean, well, the Spitter doesn't land on the Survivor, but he messed up the wooden planks on that ferry, though. So, I mean, he did something.
Yeah,
it's not gonna help it. It's not gonna help the team, though.
It's not gonna help them off.
Yeah. All right, final tank, getting dumpsters in play. Oh, that was actually pretty close.
Wow, that was a good dumpster.
Looks like he wants to commit with his Spitter.
And there's still a lot of horror, MK. I think it should be a good opportunity for the tank to commit, you think?
Yep, he's going for it. Oh, the dumpster almost gets him. The Jockey can latch on. What are they doing?
Oh, the pull in the back.
They're so separated, Eustace. He pops his pills. 2 punches. 4,500 HP. 4,000. The first down's out at 4K.
Could be a wipe.
Yeah, survivors are split 2 and 1 right now. Oh, what a drop punch!
What a drop! Wow.
Oh, go ahead, take it away.
That's insane right there. Yeah, the Smoker's gonna land onto Coach. It's gonna be a split right there. The tank whiffs a punch right there onto Rochelle, but the Ellis is gonna be able to clear a Coach over here. It's gonna be a nick up onto Rochelle though. MK. Wow, it's 2-2 right here. Wow, that's a lot of damage, MK, right here.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna end up getting a wipe, but the tank was amazing. He got amazing amount of damage. Boomerang caps the down guy.
Yeah, the Charger goes in. It's gonna land onto Coach. Oh my God, it's just Ellis left, MK. It could be a wipe.
The do it again. Oh no, he's not.
He's gonna do it again. Oh, no, it would have been awesome to see, but Ellis is the only survivor. Nice drop landing onto Ellis. The Hunter's gonna have to go in to try to land onto Ellis here and get the wipe. And the tank is there, MK, but Hunter lands into LSC. Somebody else is gonna have to cover. The Jockey's gonna go in. It's gonna have to get Ellis right here. Let's see if he lands, and that's gonna be the wipe, MK.
So Fear Factory wipes out on Parish map 4. They tally up an additional 410 points. They'll have 2,641. So now we need to do a little math here, Yisus. If we do the distance alone, we'll say they have 1,200. That'll give them
Yeah.
1,900 points. They need 730 some bonus, I think. No, 50
Oh,
some
that's a lot.
bonus.
Yeah.
So they have a
Yeah.
number. Can they hold
They have
on
a
to
number.
it? That's the question.
We'll see. Yeah, that the tank right there, the drop was beautifully awesome. I don't know if you saw the double punch right there. That was good.
It was awesome. That was a beautiful tank coming out. Great end for Bocchi of Left 4 Dead 2. Let's see what they can do with their survivor. They can win this game.
I can.
And they have about 800 bonus to play with, but the smoke gets an early pull. Jockey gets M2'd and killed. Charger B hops around, doesn't get anything.
Wow.
Now the spitter's gonna spit at the door and block.
Robert did a good job right there, MK. They killed everything really fast.
All at 100 HP.
Yeah.
I want to know, how do they all have 100 HP and the bonus is 1519? How does that math work? How does it an odd number? I mean, that's kind of strange, but... Boom lands. Spitter's going to respawn. Yep, and then it's like Hunter and Smoker are going to be the only two to attack here unless they wait for a full set of spawns.
Get the odd number, I guess, just Left 4 Dead being Left 4 Dead, as you told me. It's going to be a Smoker, Hunter Spitter. See what their first going to be. It's going to be a Tricast Spitter, MK, but they won't have a Charger, so we'll see how they play it out. I think they're going to have to go in the pool room right here. The Hunter Free Spawn is going to go right there. Nice pull on two others, but it's going to get clear. Nice. That's a 2-cap going on there on the spit, and that's going to be some decent damage going on there, MK.
Yeah, a tally up about 7%. Hunter unfortunately doesn't get skated. They do bait it well. Pound Spit's going to be most of the damage that comes from that. And I think they'll be able to get through the alley without spawn pieces. They're doing pretty well right now. I mean, on paper, they're doing what they need to do, but it's going to come down to the tank fight. That's what's going to make it or break the game for them.
Yeah, absolutely. I would see right here the next hit is going to be a 2-2 with the Charger Hunter, so it could be a lot of damage if they're able to land. We see right here the two shotguns going first, Nick and Ellis right here. I guess they're going to have to want to go here. See if they can land something with the spitter. Nope, they're gonna wait for them to drop, and yeah, we'll see how they play it out. Let's see right here.
If they could take this choke point with minimal damage, Jesus, and make sure the spitter dies off at the end, we could very well see them start this event and immediately hide under the stairs and pretty much take no damage for the rest of this event. This is the big choke point coming up.
Yeah, this is gonna be a key moment right here for Bocchi Left 4 Dead 2 to be able to reverse the game. Hunter pre-spawns, the Cherry goes in. The Hunter's gonna have to just do some. The Cherry misses. He tried to do a rocket spawn but misses there, and the Boomer's gonna win. The Hunter lands onto others, but it's gonna get cleared. The Smitter goes in, but it's not gonna be able to do anything. And yeah, that was a misplay there by the infected MK.
Beautifully done by the survivors, baiting that out. They know there's a Charger to deal with on the drop, but it's almost dead. One boom will land. They will have a spitter now, so they can't hide under the stairs as we were talking about, Yisus. So at least they did a good job there. Flowers drops, and now they got to regroup. And I think they should be able to get together. I think they should be all right.
So you know, Fear Factory spawned the tank when there were still a lot of hordes. So do you think their Bocchi Left 4 Dead 2 is gonna do the same thing?
No, they wait this all out. I'm just questioning about their positioning right now. Survivors are really separated.
Yeah.
And that
Smoker gonna go in right here.
Oh, if he gets capped.
Oh my
this
god,
is
that's
huge.
a 2-cap right there, MK. Wow, that's a lot of damage, MK.
Look at it melt away. That's about 150 points. They need to stay together a little bit. We saw the separation.
Yeah, you called
and
it.
They capitalized.
Yeah, you called it with the separation. It didn't go well for them.
Remember, they'd only need 750 bonus. They still have about 400 and some to play with yet. But unfortunately, they threw 200 points away there. Let's see what they could do now.
Yeah, it's going to be a Charger, Jockey, Boomer. The Charger is going to have to do a lot of damage onto Nick. There's going to be not a slam, though. The Boomer's going to have to go in. Gets a 2-boom right there. Jockey lands into Nick. It's going to be an in-cap. It's not going to be an in-cap. The Smoker's just going to win it out. That's still a lot of damage every single hit right there, MK.
Yeah, they're below 1100. They still have a couple hundred bonus to play with. They lose a couple on that one. They're going to have to take, I think, one more SI attack. And also remember, Yisus, you know they're going to be popping 2 sets of pills, so they're going to lose an additional 70 points just automatically when the tank commits. So we'll say they're only at like a little bit more than 1,000. Hunter trying to find a target. The shotgun players are separate from the Uzis. A double cap lands Isis. That might be it.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's it.
They're not clearing the smoker.
They're not clearing the smoker, MK. There's gonna be 2 egg hits.
No.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's GG, I think. Oh no. Yeah, like you called it, the servers were in position well, and that didn't play well for them because you know position matters a lot, especially in tournaments and competitive gameplay.
Yeah, I think they'll still have enough points when they pick up, but it's not going to be enough when the tank commits. Yeah, they'll still have enough, but unfortunately,
barely,
the tank gets
yeah,
one
barely.
punch. That's it.
And that's it, yeah. The boomer's gonna go here. It's not gonna be able to land. Actually, one boom going on. The charger's gonna land. That's a trick right there. The trick right there. Oh my god, yeah, that's it, MK. That's. I think that's it.
Yeah, unless they call Chapter 5 like yesterday, this is gonna be it.
Yeah, it's a 615 bonus. So yeah, I mean, Fear Factory is gonna have the momentary win right here. Scrubbers are gonna try to spawn the tank. See if they're gonna be able to make it without getting much damage right here. The smoker is gonna spawn in the back, but it's not gonna be able to do anything. The tank is gonna be in the hands of Chris. Last tank, if they don't play it fifth chapter, that's a nice one boom, and they're gonna play it out in the front, MK. Wow.
Yeah, they took too much damage to go back.
Yeah.
I think that's why. I think we might see a straight jump from the awning. Nope, he's gonna go through the back door maybe. Now he's just putting his toys in place so they don't run.
Nice.
Bocchi of Left 4 Dead 2 looks like they want to play this aggressive.
Oh my god! Oh, the dumpster almost lands right there, MK. Oh my god, the tank is gonna go on top. It's gonna go on the rooftop. Gonna go wait for his support. See if they're gonna be able to wipe right here. The tank commits and it's gonna go until this whips the first punch until all this is whips the second punch. Oh, what is happening? Okay, the third punch lands. There's gonna be an neck up onto this right here. Nice ski onto the Hunter right there. The charger misses right here, but it's gonna be a landing onto the coach right there by the jockeys. There's gonna be a neck cap right there. They're split up, and this I think this is probably gonna be a wipe, but we'll see. Rochelle, last man standing. Tank is gonna try to land right here with the dumpster. You're not gonna be able to make it. The jockey's gonna have to help. Oh no, he whiffs the dumpster. He's whiffing. Oh my god, MK. What a tank. What a play. Smoker's gonna try to go in here by himself. Nope, not gonna be able to make it. Or we'll see. Oh no, he lands. Oh, but he gets killed by coach.
That trash can saved the life of Rochelle to allow Rochelle to pick up all the teammates. It's not going to be a wipe assist. They're going to continue their crawl. The winner might have already been decided, but let's see how much point delta they can break into.
Yeah, unfortunately, the tank with the first 2 punches is going to be a one boom only onto Ellis. Probably not the play that we're looking for, but regardless, like you said, is probably the winner's already been decided. The carry goes in. It's not gonna be able to let that's an ace key going onto the Hunter right there, and Spitter's gonna die less. And yeah, that's a good take.
All right, they're gonna be able to press forward. Look at they breaking the delta a lot closer. They'll be able to put a few more 100 on.
You think they'll play fifth chapter?
I doubt it. I think if it's less than 100 points, maybe, but. The Parish finale is just so bad.
It's so horrible. I hate it.
I mean,
all
it's
you have to do is rush and rush.
Oh, Rochelle falls down and loses like 15 HP.
Oh no. Broke her ankles right there. Probably the last hit. Gonna be a smoker right there. It's gonna land onto Ellis. The charger's gonna have to go in with the jockey. The jockey lands onto Ellis. The charger's gonna miss, and that's gonna be some damage onto Ellis. The boomer lands onto Rochelle, and yeah, that's good damage right there.
Yep, the bonus is now officially gone. The survivors are crawling. They have about 100 more points to put on their score. They want to break 1900. Can they do so? Oh, the dumpster incaps Rochelle. I mean, the trash can. Did you see that? The trash can incaps Rochelle.
What the hell? That was so weird. I think they're just gonna leave it right here, MK. Rochelle's left for dead.
Yeah, they've accepted the terms. Oh, the Hunter goes in, gets a scratch. The Charger gets a punch, and the Spitter will go for a delay.
Doc is gonna just jump around. Yeah, but that was so weird. The trash can down Rochelle. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, sometimes things you can push around will hurt the survivors, and right now the extra special infected was the chair manages to take Rochelle out of the game as coach gets incap, and it looks like they've accepted it and they're just gonna crawl their way in with 2.
Yeah, the Hunter and the Boomer are gonna spawn in behind, see if they're gonna be able to capitalize the. Oh, that Nick is there right here, and there's just gonna be one survivor left in a safe room. And yeah, that's it. That's gonna be probably GG's MK.
Yeah, that's gonna be a W for Fear Factory. They will get the win over Bocchi of Left 4 Dead.
Map 5.
Oh, they're calling for it.
They're calling chapter 5.
That they are. They want map 5.
I told you. Does Mase force only 1-4?
I don't think so. I think that losing team has a right to call it.
Can you tell him?
Oh my gosh, I think I accidentally missed Mondo here.
What happened?
I think he was trying to get in the game and he couldn't get it. Was he in the cast? I missed it.
Yeah, he was, but
Okay.
I was not paying attention. Right now.
I gotta add the casters on Steam because I missed his message on Discord because you're streaming, you get no Discord messages.
Yeah.
But right now we are going to see Chapter 5 played again on Parish.
All right.
I mean, what is the distance anyways on this? Okay, it's only 500 distance, Yisus. So if we do the math on that, I don't see the comeback possible.
Yeah, I don't think so. And actually, that's a really fast ready up. It's gonna be the last map of the game. The last chapter is gonna be Trek Boomer. The Boomer, nuts a quadruple boom right there, MK, but it's not gonna be able to do anything. Obviously, just a sack. Oh, the Charger misses. The Smoker's gonna be able to do some damage onto Coach right there. Yeah, that's good.
Hello?
All right, 2.5 opening hit with no charge and a quad boom, and unfortunately, with the way this finale is coded, 0 comments come from that quad boom. Another reason we don't play this finale.
Yep,
Because you do something good and you're not rewarded with it. And if the second team gets boomed, there will be comments. Because Left 4 Dead is good.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a quad sack right there, MK.
Yeah, I like this play, honest, but I think Fear Factory should know that there is no charger. Pick a side and hold W.
Hold some ass, y'all.
Get through this first choke point right away.
Yeah, they're going fast right here. Yeah, go ahead.
It's hard to get camera view on this because you can't go up, so you have to look from the side.
Reloading.
Yeah, it's hard. I don't know the reason why we hit this finale.
Even from the caster's HUD. This is what I was talking about. A good play. The smoker missed. Charger coming!
Oh, no.
Nope, not going to get it.
That was a good positioning right there on the survivors. I saw Rochelle on the very edge of the trailer, which allowed her to not get charged for the charger, obviously.
Yeah,
it's a good play.
They hold on to the smoker uses, which means they're not going to get a charger for the next hit unless it died first. I could eat my words here. Let's see if Liu gets one. And I do eat my words. They get another charge try, but I don't think they'll have time to set up.
See it.
Oh, they're going for it quick. The charger goes.
Oh, the charger is going to have to go in. It's not going to be able to land. Oh, no. That's not going to be that charge, MK.
It would have been if he landed, though.
Yeah.
The charger kills himself instead.
Charger didn't want to suffer anymore.
Yeah, that bonus is huge still, Eustace, and they're about to get the tank up. And I don't know why the bonus is going in increments of 3.
Gotta reload.
Something is not right with the bonus on this finale. And this will be the final tank of the game.
Nice skate.
For Bocchi of Left 4 Dead 2 in the hands of Liu.
Liu.
And no more commons. And I don't like this tank fight, in my opinion, Eustace. There's nothing
It's
tank
so
can really
horrible.
do.
Yeah, exactly. But what do you think it would be the quote-unquote best play here, MK?
Right now, if you're infected, you want to get a tri-cap without the charger. And if you're the survivors, you're probably going to just hold the S key while this tank commits the whole way through. But due to the Fear Factory know they got this W pretty much locked in, I think they're going to play extra aggressive and stay forward.
Yeah, tank here is going to have to play with his choice right here. It's going to be a tri-cap for with the charger, actually, so see what they're gonna do. The tank is gonna have to play with his switch right here. It's not gonna be able to land with the car. The tank's gonna go on top. The hit is gonna go in. The smoker doesn't land. The charger misses, but the junk is gonna land. That's gonna be a punch onto Chris, and the smoker's gonna land behind. The tank doesn't see it though, and he just lands a punch into Ellis, and then another punch into Coach, and they're split right now. Okay, a little bit. The charger's gonna have to see if he can do something, but the tank is not gonna be able to do anything right here. And that's almost a dead tank, and yeah, that's a dead tank right here.
Yes, no win caps go out, all survivors green, and Fear Factory has 80% bonus, and they're going to walk in with an 800 point bonus, and they give a possibility. Can they hit 5K yet? I think they might be, 4K. I think they might be able to hit 4K with that bonus.
I don't know if you noticed, but the chargers don't really work well with the as tank support. Especially, I've seen that they haven't been able to land those chargers when tank plays, and there's going to be a pop onto the boomer. The hunter's just gonna wait on top. The charger, I think, is gonna have to wants to go in, but I think he misses it, so he's just gonna despawn again. The hunter just making some noise on top and see what to do here, MK.
Yep, charger did despawn, like you said. Hunter pouncing around above, just making noise, slowing down the survivors. Oh, that was his chance. He had Coach, and he didn't take it.
Oh, the hunter dies. MK.
Did he fall in the water?
No, he I think a wall went there, but the charger. Oh, but it's not gonna be able to do much since, like you said,
that was
pretty much out the window. That was almost a wipe.
Yeah, they had two. They have one hanging. Yo, Sheep's almost dead. They can't do anything to stop it though.
Yeah. But like you said, it's pretty. Even though they landed at the charger was good, but I don't think they're gonna be able to make a comeback here, MK.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, we can do the math at the end, but I'm pretty sure this might be out of reach, but we'll see. Right now, the Hunter's pre-spawn. Boomer's going to go in, get a triple boom.
Wow, triple boom.
And I think all the SI hold to try to quad. As the commons are flying through the... You see all them? Like 4 commons just flew all the way up in the air.
Yeah.
I don't think they have time. They're not going to have time for 4.
Well, we'll see, though, but they're... Oh. They have the tree up. The charger is gonna be just going to land, try to land here. The smoker and the hunter do not do anything. The jockey is gonna try to do something with the smoker. The smoker lands, gets a little bit of damage onto Coach, and yeah, I think that's the last hit.
Yeah, and I think the bonus that they walk in, this 218 points, will be enough to seal it out. Let's see what the tally will be up at the end.
Yeah, actually, the scores are glitched for me, so you're gonna have to call it out. See.
Let's hit spectate. That should fix it. Oh no, I can't. It won't work.
Oh yeah, it worked for me. Okay.
All right. Let's see what the score total will be before we seal this game up. 3,344. So they can add 1,600 points to their total. So technically, they have a chance.
They have a possibility, yes. So 500. If they get the distance, that will be 2,300, but then they'll have to get like 900 bonus or something. No, actually, 1,000 bonus actually. So yeah, it's pretty much impossible.
Yeah, I think they have 90 bonus to play with. I think that's it. And that's the pill bonus that gives them the chance. So technically,
still winnable,
still a chance.
But they really have to like not take damage whatsoever. So.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna happen.
And this finale is not easy to not take damage. I mean, it's pretty much easy to make the safe room with good bonus, but the infected can just literally fall on top of you from almost everywhere.
Yeah, and again, I was surprised that Bocchi the L4D2 wanted to play a 5th chapter MK. That was surprising for me, at least.
I mean, I get it if it's a lot closer, but I think 800 distance with only 500 distant points on the finale is just not enough delta points to make that a reasonable possibility for a comeback. As the smoker doesn't get anything, Hunter doesn't get anything. Charger's gonna go in now, get a punch. Oh, he gets damage.
Oh wow, they got damage, MK.
And I ate my words again. They landed quad boom and no commons came. I thought the second team would definitely have the commons. And there's still a chance.
100.
They still have enough points.
How many points can they play with? Like 40?
Yeah, I think they need like 1,000 even.
Yeah.
I think
100 flat.
40.
I mean,
yeah.
1,000.
A tank punch, a charge landing. It's literally like 2 cappers landing. It's over.
Yeah.
Right behind you.
The
All right.
survivors are gonna go 2-2, 2 shotties, 2 SMGs. They're just gonna. Oh, actually, the SI I think are gonna try to go here. Yeah, I called it. The hunter's gonna go in. Nice. Land onto Ellis, and the jockey's gonna go in from behind. He's gonna land to Nick. That's gonna be a lot of damage. Oh, my god, that's a double charge onto Rochelle and Ellis. That's a lot of damage, and that's GG's, MK. There's no way they can win now.
Nope, that'll be enough points to close it out. But they're not going to give up yet. Are they going to jump in the hole? No, they're going to go. I thought we might see a quad jump in the hole, but it's good that they're going to try to push it on and make this delta closer as Manzano wants to go to sleep. He doesn't want to play this finale.
Yeah, it's boring. It's just what it is. The Boomer's gonna land a 1 boom onto Rochelle and see if the rest of these are gonna go in the Hunter, just jumping around, see if he can try to do anything. Nope. The Smoker and the Spitter waiting. The Smoker lands onto Rochelle. It's gonna be a split, and the Hunter lands, but it's gonna be an insta clear, and the Spitter lands and dies in the process, and there's still a lot of damage, MK.
Yeah, they're already down to about 80%, which is what Fear Factory had when the tank was deceased. The tank hasn't even spawned yet, but they do manage to get by the second hole on top of the bridge, passing the Humvees. And they'll regroup with some ammunition and take one more attack before they'll be able to get the tank up, Mises.
And they actually have a quad? No. It's a Tri-Cap Boomer, and the Charger, see if he can try to do something and probably at best land the charge. The jockey's gonna spawn in the bottom with the Boomer. The Boomer's gonna land at 1 boom right there only onto Nick. The hitter's gonna win. The Hunter's gonna land onto Ellis. Charger's gonna get some punches right here, but he's gonna die. And yeah, that's a good take.
Yep, they don't take much from that one. Charger gets a fist. Ammo is grabbed by the survivors before tank. And now we're gonna have the final tank of the game of, of this game period, in the hands of Hydro for Fear Factory.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the hands of Hydro. If the Boomer's gonna be able to land, yes, he does. It's gonna be a 1 boom, but I don't think it's gonna help enough. MK.
You know, for some reason it says the Horde will. Okay, that says it's a Parish finale. I forgot. Horde's still spawning first. Oh, there's a boom.
Yeah, it was a boom right there.
Like he just wants to get a hunter, and he might throw this in. I don't think they're gonna wait because the bleed is not temporary. It still have permanent HP, so I don't think it's worth bleeding it out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Smoker, Jockey, Hunter. The hitter's gonna go in. The Jockey's gonna go in with the Smoker. That's a nice 2-cap in the back with the Jockey and the Smoker. And yeah, the Hunter is not gonna be able to spawn and do damage, MK.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see no hunter on the ceiling on this map. It's really risky to do that.
Yeah, especially if, I mean, I would try it since, you know, I would try it, especially because, you know, Fear Factory already has the win in their pocket. So, I mean, if I was a hunter, I would try to do it, but that's just me though.
Yeah, Welty Yisus known for Hunter in the Sky. But right now we have a tank from Hydro, second pass, 85% frustration, 2-cap with boom. Not the favorable cappers either, no Smoker, no Jockey. Getting his car into play. Boomer is now spawned up. Hunter is following the tank from behind for some reason. Boomer goes for a boom onto the back ones, not gonna get anything.
They're just skiing right here.
I think now he's gonna try to drag this out for his spawn to get up.
Yeah, the tank is down to 5,000 HP with the Hunter still in play and the Charger waiting for them in the back. See if he can try to do something good here. The Hunter's just going to do some noise. The Charger goes in, he's going to try to land. Last onto Coach, and that's going to be a rock onto Coach right here, MK. And the Hunter just passing around, just making noise. There's a few melees in the back of the tank right here. That's going to be an in-cap onto Coach and Smoker. And the Hunter land, that's a 2-cap. Oh, Ellis almost dies, but it's going to be, oh, nice MK. And the tank is going to go in, see if he can do something else. It's going to try to land a rock, and it's not going to get it. And it's just 3 survivors left, 2 up, and that's a dead tank, MK.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Ellis, he went swimming. Spit's going to delay on the pickup. A little bit on Coach, which leaves Coach to lay down, but that was more or less just a sack. They want to get a quad to try to finish up these 3 survivors. I think we should see the infected hold, throw that Boomer in, and probably at the next set of holes on the bridge, he says, we'll see the quad go in.
Oh, they're holding the Boomer actually, MK. Oh, no, they're going to sack it actually, yeah. It's not going to be able to land. And yeah, I mean, again, if I was a hunter, I would try to go for a single pass.
Get on top of the truck.
I respect it. As they're going to take all the drugs in the back of that truck. All the pills are popped. Bonus sitting at 318. And now we should see the quad drop in and try to clean up these survivors. Will it be the last hit? Or will they be able to progress a little bit more? Smoker looks like he wants to go in the back. Hunter's pre-spawn up the top. Charger whistle falling. There goes the jockey. It's a 2-cap, and that's going to be the wipe.
GG.
And the
that's
depth
another
charge to finish it up.
GG.
And that will
GG's
be
going
it.
out.
Fear Factory gets the W. 3,322 to 2,243.